Hasta la vista, baby.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I, Iron Man.
Expecto Patronum!
I am your father.
There's a snake in my boot!
What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest horror thriller film that is released in theaters this weekend, and that movie is The Black Phone. Written and directed by Scott Derrickson himself, who has directed the first Doctor Strange, the first Sinister, as well as The Exorcist of Emily Rose, and this movie stars Ethan Hawke as a child serial killer. After being abducted by a child killer and locked in a soundproof basement, a 13-year-old boy starts receiving calls on a disconnected phone from the killer's previous victims. So all the hype and anticipation for the concept of this movie sounded pretty interesting, from the praise that it's been receiving at Fantastic Fest as well as previous early critic screenings, and also the director Scott Derrickson, who I really respect as a horror director. He's done the first Sinister and The Exorcist of Emily Rose, two pretty great horror films, and he directed the first Doctor Strange and was supposed to direct Multiverse of Madness. You guys obviously know what happened. Marvel let him go, Sam Raimi replaced him, and now he is directing The Black Phone. And so, what did I think about this movie, guys? Does this movie live up to the hype? Is it overrated? Disappointing? What did I think about The Black Phone overall? Man, I really had a blast with this movie. This movie had me on the edge of my seat, invested, and just all around shocked from what I was watching. I had a blast watching this movie, guys. It was pretty much a throwback 70s, 80s slasher thriller. I love this movie's location, taking place in this soundproof cellar, as well as just the environment that is surrounding it. I love when horror movies just take place in one location, as well as it looks really dark and grim, and that's what The Black Phone looks like. It's a lot of black and gray coloring, and the cinematography really captures the time period very well, like your throwback 70s, 80s thriller with this insane serial killer that just happens to kill children, played by Ethan Hawke. And let's talk about Ethan Hawke now. Training Day was like the first movie that I was like, Ethan Hawke is just such a phenomenal actor, and he's now having a resurgence. Like, this is the year of Ethan Hawke. I mean, Moon Knight, he was amazing as the villain. The Northman, for a short role he had, he was great this year. And now we have The Black Phone. He plays this insane child killer. Looking at the marketing material, I thought this was the next Purge movie, just based off of his mask and how really terrifying he looks. And they really execute on that villain character. And Ethan Hawke just sells that performance. Like, he is terrifying in this movie, and you feel for our lead kid, and you want him to get the heck out from this insane dude. And I thought this kid was fantastic. Possibly my favorite child acted performance this year so far. I actually fell for this kid. Usually when you have a lead character that's a child, that can either be hit or miss based on the material that they're given. And for the material that this actor was given, he executes it. And I was just on the edge of my seat, which I want to be in a horror thriller film. Like, this movie is nonstop intensity for an hour and 43 minutes. I mean, most of the horror thrillers we get nowadays don't have that constant on the edge of your seat. Like, something is about to happen and I'm pretty much terrified for our characters. And here, that's what I wanted, and we got that. The movie is very mysterious. It doesn't give you everything right away. It really takes its time, and that's a huge credit to Scott Derrickson as a screenwriter. The way he was able to develop these characters as well, making you care about our lead character and understanding the motivation of this serial killer. and it's just really cool to watch just this insane thriller where we're rooting for our lead character and seeing how messed up of a killer this guy truly is. Now, if I really were to think about really big issues with this movie, are there really big issues with it? No, definitely not. It's something that you have seen before. It is pretty obvious. It is pretty predictable where you have a serial killer that abducts a child and the child escapes. Like, we have seen that before, but the movie does a good job of making it kind of its own thing. And maybe that I wish it was longer. I didn't really want it to end because I was really enjoying watching the movie all around. So it just comes down to nitpicks pretty much. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on the Black Phone, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel and you enjoyed this review, definitely hit that like button. If you want to see more content on this channel, consider clicking that like and subscribe button for weekly reviews, live streams, and tons of other movie content. I love when a horror movie just takes the concept and just rolls with it, and you have somebody directing it that knows something about the genre. And Scott Derrickson definitely does. This is a really intense thriller experience. Like, I just really enjoyed the performances and the tension, the non-stop tension. On my rating scale, I'm going to give The Black Phone an A-. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on The Black Phone. What did you guys think about this movie? Did you love it? Think it was okay? Did you absolutely hate it? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!